Hello and welcome to another unboxing. Today we're going to be looking at the Stream Deck from Elgato Gaming, which will evolve your content. So, for those of you who don't know what this is effectively a programmable hotkey button box that allows you to make fast changes on the fly whilst streaming. Think macros, that kind of stuff. So, do you need to go for a break? Tap a button. Do you need to flash up some sort of sponsored content thing? Click a button. Do you want, I don't know, stats, whatever that is? All the buttons are programmable as well, by the way. We'll come back to all of that during this video, but I have been excited to try this for a while. I haven't had a chance to get to it because, for those of you who follow what's happened, there's been a lot of games, but also my computer died, so it's like shit. I've got to get that working, and then I can tinker with this. So I'm super excited to give this a go, and it is going to be a learning experience over the next couple of weeks. But I'm hoping I'm going to have some amazing, like, you could make it simple, you could make it complicated. It's whatever you really want to do with it. As it says here, if I have a look on the side, if it focuses, it says 15 customizable LCD keys for ultimate content control. Easily execute up to 210 actions. Tap to invigorate your stream with animation and audio. Focus on what matters most, your audience. Also, my shaky hands, I can only apologise. It's in the box. You get your quick start guide, you get your Stream Deck, you get your adjustable stand. We'll look at that in a moment. I do want to quickly add that if you are not using Mac OS 10.11 or later, or Windows 10 64-bit, then this probably isn't going to work for you. However, if you have either, you should be fucking golden. Right, so, oh, this is much small. I don't know why I thought it would be the length of the box. Holy shit, look at how small this is. Wow, okay, hang on. Let's get everything out the box. What is this? Is that my safety instructions? Don't eat it. Brilliant. Let's get rid of the box. We have a quick start guide here, which basically says download the Stream Deck app, plug the thing in, don't use a hub. Important, guys, don't use a USB hub. It has to go directly into the Mac or the PC, and then you just launch it and customize whatever the fuck you want. So that means we will be taking it to the computer shortly and having a little look at how we set stuff up. We'll go and have a tinker on the computer in a second and see if we can set up like a button to do a GIF, just as a quick demo for you guys, because I really want to tinker around with it loads more and fully integrate it into my streams. So you will be seeing it. You'll be seeing it quite regularly, but at least just for the demo of this video, we will do a very quick example. So this has got a USB, so you make sure you plug that in directly. As I said with the quick start guide, don't plug it into a hub. And I think that may also count the ones on the front of your PC. It depends on how your PC is set up. So ideally you want to plug this into the back. It feels quite solid. It is light. It has got little rubber bits on the bottom so you don't mark anything, which also play nicely into this. We'll come back to this, but you can see there's shapes here for where the rubber bits go. So it not only will hold it in on the table so you don't make any marks, but also helps lock it into the stand. Again, we'll come back to the stand. But it feels like it's made of metal with plastic buttons. There'll be a little display behind each of these so you can change the icon. And it's pretty light. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it might be a bit bigger as well, but actually this is the perfect size, isn't it? It's my phone is longer and almost as wide and almost the same weight. So that's an iPhone 7 Plus for anyone who's interested. Not an iPhone 7. That's false advertising. But no, it's a pretty decent size. Like, look, it fits in my hand quite well. I'm very impressed with that. Final thing to talk about before we go upstairs and fuck about with computer at Stream Deck is this adjustable stand. Now, anyone who's owned a deck chair in their lives will recognise this very simple system. Like, literally, that's it. How fucking simple is that? You want it a bit lower for whatever reason? That's what these other ones are for. So you could do that. Brilliant. Like, simple, and it's quite plasticky, I'll give you that, but Yeah, well, that'll do the fucking job. That'll do the job brilliantly. So, we're now on the computer. We have plugged in the Stream Deck. I have installed the software, which you just get online from the Elgato website. Super fucking easy. And as you can see, I have boosted it up, and I've also booted up Xsplit, because that's what we're going to muck about with today. In the bottom left, I'm going to say left-hand corner of the screen, you will also be able to see a physical copy of the Stream Deck. Hello, this is me. So you can see the buttons as I'm working with it. Let's start with a very simple thing, which is Xsplit. Now, I think I'm going to have the bottom row of 5 be the scene changing area, because as you could see on Xsplit, I have 5 scenes at this point in time. So we're going to drag that scene over, and because Xsplit is open, because it's open, it's immediately gone, I see you have 5 scenes. Which scene would you like? Oh, you could have it all. So I'm going to have intro, and I'm going to just put intro. And you could see it says intro on the actual physical Stream Deck. I could also change the alignment. Do I want it at the top? Do I want it at the bottom? Or the middle, sorry, or the bottom. I think I'm going to go with the bottom because actually, well, I don't know. I could change it. But I think that might be the best place for it. And then you could create a new icon using, oh my god, the key creator, the only custom tool you'll ever need. So I can add an image of my own. What are we going to get? I hear you say, boys and girls, we're going to get, where's she gone? There she is. Right. Oh my god. Angela, you're slightly huge. There we go. Angela. I'm just going to save it. That's fucking brilliant. Oh my god, I could have put it into a category. That's amazing. There's also, as you can see here, a load of custom-made ones. So if you want to load Photoshop up, you could do that, or Firefox or Chrome. So literally, you could pretty much set this up to do whatever the fuck you want. There's a Spotify icon. There's Pinterest. That's OBS. That's Elgato Gaming's record. Oh, that's the record buffer. So they have a load of default ones anyway, if you want them. However, Angela, let's go back over here and fucking add Angela to my thing. Wherever Angela's gone, there she is! Angela! And she's now here! Look. Swap. 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 It's quick. It's really quick. So I am super impressed by that. That's amazing. Chat message. This is what I wanted to try. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but I think, right? I think I can control Moobot from here. So I think if I put back seat, right? Okay. If I do this, let me just move my Xsplit broadcaster over there. Also hide into Sarah's face. Ha ha ha. It should still do this, I think. So let's watch and see. So I want to press backseat. Now this is my command to say, please don't backseat in the channel. Please don't give hints and stuff like that. Because it ruins the fun of puzzles. Oh my god, it works! So I literally could control, and it did a little tick. Look, it did a little tick on there to say it's delivered it. This is amazing. So it means you have full integration with Moobot. It also means that if you want to do commands like, I'm just going to put ignore this, just testing. It means that if you want to use any of the commands that you've set up Moobot for, or Nightbot, or whatever fucking bot that you've got that's activated by a chat command, you have the ability to do that through the Stream Deck. So for example, if I'm running a sponsored stream and I have to let you guys know about a competition, I can rig it up to this versus having Moobot just flailing it away in chat whenever it feels like it. I can set it up to like tell, you know, literally anything like that. I can plonk it in, and that's just amazing. I'm very happy with that. You can open a website, so I could get my email if I wanted. I could go straight to Twitch. Let's pop that one in, actually. Let's call it dashboard. You can also set it to access in the background. Send a without opening a browser window. Okay, that is
I guess you're pinging a system. I'm trying to think of an example of when you would utilize that, and I can't, so we're just going to live with that. Also, that's not the URL, that's the URL. So actually, if I just put Twitch, because dashboard won't fit, I want to just leave it. Again, I will clean these icons up later, but let's just say for the sake of argument, I would like... there we go. I'm already struggling to find the right window. Twitch Nomalia /dashboard. Okay, so that's my dashboard. So from here, I could just press that, and here comes my dashboard. How awesome is that? So super impressed with this. I don't really know where to start apart from I've just, you know, in terms of feedback, pass going. Good lord. This is brilliant. Like, this is so nice. Well done, guys. Normally, I would conclude the video by now with some sort of, you know, thoughts about the product. I mean, hopefully you've worked out by now I really like it. But I thought it was only fair to come back after a week and see how I've grown into the product, because the Stream Deck is something that you kind of set up a few basic things, and then you start to become a bit more confident in what you can do. You start thinking outside the box, and no pun intended, and then you suddenly realize that you've basically made some sort of ridiculous machine. So I thought I'd show you what I've done with it. We will start with my desktop/edit profile. This is probably the cleanest of the lot and looks the most varied/professional, apart from the Angela pictures, which are going to get worse in a minute, trust me. But this one basically will allow me to open a load of programs, so Elgato Game Capture, Xsplit, Sony Vegas, Premiere, so that's for thumbnails, Audacity, which is for audio recording. I can also go straight to my videos, which is what the YouTube area is, my dashboard on Twitch, which is what the Twitch icon is, Twitter, Steam, it will launch Steam as well, and it will launch Spotify. Alongside the program launches, you also have a link to my schedule, so at any time I can pull that up and see what video I was planning on working on today. For the other two buttons that are on the screen, I will need XSplit open to demonstrate, sort of, but those allow me to get to and from the XSplit controls for streaming. So it basically allows you to swap profiles, and that plus the folders feature, which is here, these folders, these lovely folders, basically means that you can expand from 15 buttons to 210 plus. So I'll give you an example. This is my scene area. I've set this up purposely so that I can, if I want to, tie in every single little feature in XSplit. So for example, if we go into the intro folder, now this is a work in progress, so this is the bit where the neatness and icons begin to fall down, but deal with it. Say you know, we are playing some cool music in the intro. I want the king to show up, right? I want the king. Or I'm going to be a little bit late because of coffee. I can control all of this from here. The other alternative is you get your mouse and you're going like, oh, I'll click in here, oh lord, and then we'll put the parrot on and all of this. The sheer potential of that in itself is really good, especially if you're someone who has a lot of like visual GIFs, or you play a lot of MP3s or something, you know? Depends on what you do. Chrissa, I can't remember if I said it before, but Chrissa uses it for things like that. So pop-up GIFs, sound bites, so forth. So the ways you can utilize it both on and off camera are really good. I just want to show you, just to give you an idea of how much Angela is important to us. Are you ready? Ta-da! What have I done? So this is what I look at when I'm streaming, right? When I'm not in the scene changing area. I have this, which is my Angela themed 15 button set. So the bottom row is scene changing. So that's the BRB. I particularly love, I need to change that because some of the icons, so when you press them, it goes to the other icon, and I've obviously fucked that up, so I need to remember to fix that and put Angela back on the BRB bit. But it's the only one I've done, so I've obviously missed it. The ability to do that is amazing. Also, the sassy face on Angela on the BRB picture is just, it makes my day. So bottom row is scene changing. Middle row is links to stuff. So again, quick launching. So the Elgato, Sony Vegas again. They stopped calling it Sony Vegas. I'm pretty sure they don't own it anymore, but whatever. Xsplit, which is open now. The Twitch dashboard again, and also my Twitter. And then the top row is a little bit more in line with actual Twitch chat itself and sort of viewer interaction. I say viewer interaction. It's literally tells me how many viewers, so that actually physically appears on the button. The backseat command, so I can push that when I see someone in chat going, oh, you should be doing it this way, because don't backseat, guys, it's not cool. And then the break button, so literally we're gonna go have a break, this is gonna be an ad break, and instead of going like exclamation mark break in the chat, I can just ram that button and it's done. Then obviously the other two allow us to get back to the desktop and so forth. So hopefully that's given you an idea of what you can do with it. As I said, this is not the be all and end all. There are so many other things you can do. It is mainly about experimenting, finding the way it works for you, the just the layout that you like, what are you going to use it for, and yeah, I really, really, really love it. I look forward to making more Angelas for everyone. Where is it? Angelas! Thank you very much, Elgato. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!